We turn our attention to the Israel-Hamas war. Israeli military strikes in the southern Gaza city of Younis has left at least 38 people dead. According to the Gaza Health Ministry, Israeli troops raided one of the last functioning hospitals in the north of the territory, and many of the casualties were women and children. However, the Israeli military said in a statement that its forces killed a number of Palestinian gunmen in air and ground strikes in the southern Gaza Strip and dismantled military infrastructure. While officials from the U.S., Israel, and Qatar say negotiations over a potential Gaza ceasefire and hostage release deal are set to resume in Doha in the coming days. Spokesperson for the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said an Israeli delegation will travel to Qatar on Sunday. However, it's not yet clear whether Hamas has agreed to participate in the talks. The U.S. believes the death of Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar last week, seen as one of the group's most extreme figures, may open the door to an agreement, though Hamas has accused Israel of being the primary bloc to any deal. In another development, several Israelis, including 2 minors, have been arrested on suspicion of spying for Iran. It comes as Israel's security services said they uncovered a spy ring that was gathering information on behalf of Iranian intelligence. Israeli police said the security breach was among the most serious ever seen by Israel. According to a statement by Israel, the suspects had been tasked by 2 agents from Iran's intelligence service to carry out hundreds of information gathering tasks on military bases across the country, as well as Israel's Iron Dome air defense batteries and ports. However, Iran has not commented on these claims. And U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is calling for a diplomatic resolution to end the conflict in Lebanon between Israel and Iran-aligned Hezbollah. Speaking at a bilateral meeting in London, Mr. Blinken called for the protection of civilians in Lebanon, indicating the conflict must end. The top U.S. diplomat is in Britain meeting Arab leaders following a tour of the Middle East earlier this week.
Most important thing is to drive toward the diplomatic resolution to get the understandings that are necessary for the full implementation of 1701. And the sooner we're able to do that, the sooner we're able to get a resolution. Meanwhile, we want to make sure, we want to see civilians protected. We want to make sure that Lebanese armed forces are not caught in the crossfire. And certainly, we want to make sure that in places like Beirut, there is a real effort to make sure that people are not harmed, that civilians are not caught up in this crossfire.
And then it's just thank you, Brad. And then it's just about it coming.
The aggression in Lebanon has to stop immediately. Nothing justifies its continuation. Lebanon is ready to implement 1701. That will guarantee the security of all. My short answer is yes, it's got to stop now.